You ever had one of those nights where the hours slip away from you and suddenly, it's 2 a.m.? You tell yourself you'll only stay up for a bit longer, but somehow the minutes stretch, and the night just doesn't seem to end. And before you know it, you're staring at the clock, questioning why you chose to stay awake in the first place. It's not just a random choice, is it? Staying up late has become this strange norm for a lot of us. It's like there's this unspoken rule that being busy late at night makes us more productive, more in control. But deep down, we know that's not really true. Let's talk about the terrifying side of this habit, because there is a darker side to staying up late that most people don't really acknowledge. Sure, it feels like we're getting more time to do things. Work, watch a show, scroll through our phones. But what happens when that becomes a habit? When we start sacrificing sleep regularly, it takes a toll on us in ways we don't always see coming. The first thing that happens is you start messing with your biological clock. Your body has this natural rhythm. It's called the circadian rhythm, and it governs when you feel sleepy and when you feel awake. Staying up late disturbs that rhythm. What's scarier than that is how it impacts your mental and physical health. The more you stay up late, the more you disrupt the natural cycles of your body. Sleep is when your body heals, repairs itself, and recharges. But if you're constantly depriving yourself of sleep, you're essentially robbing your body of that essential repair time. It's like running a car on low fuel and hoping it'll keep going. Eventually, something's going to break down, and your body isn't much different. Not only does it mess with your immune system, making you more susceptible to illness, but it affects your mood too. You've probably noticed how cranky you get after a sleepless night, right? That's not just in your head. When you don't sleep enough, your brain struggles to process emotions. You feel more anxious, more stressed, and little things seem way bigger than they actually are. But here's the thing. We're so used to the hustle, to the idea that we need to keep pushing, that we ignore the consequences. We think it's normal. We think, I'm just staying up late tonight, no big deal. But the thing is, it adds up. There's this insidious effect that happens with chronic late-night habits, something you might not notice in the moment but will feel over time. You start to see the signs, the fatigue, the irritability, the inability to concentrate. Your work starts slipping. You forget things. And the scariest part? You don't even realize it's happening until you hit a wall. Staying up late doesn't just affect your brain. It affects your heart, too. Sleep deprivation can contribute to high blood pressure, increase your risk of heart disease, and mess with your metabolism. So when you're up late scrolling through social media or binge-watching that new show, you're not just giving up sleep. You're potentially giving up years of your life. I know, it's easy to ignore the warning signs. It's tempting to think, I'll sleep when I'm dead, right? But the truth is, ignoring your body's need for sleep is a dangerous gamble. Because when you keep pushing through, you're playing a long game of Russian roulette with your health. Here's the thing. Most of us have some kind of goal, whether it's a career ambition, a personal project, or just staying on top of things. We convince ourselves that staying up late is helping us achieve these goals. But in reality, the cost is higher than we think. Instead of thinking that pushing ourselves to the limit will get us ahead, we need to start seeing sleep for what it truly is. A vital part of the success formula. Sleep isn't wasted time. It's time your body uses to process, to heal, to prepare for what's ahead. It makes you sharper, more focused, and more creative. So next time you find yourself staying up late, ask yourself, what am I really gaining by sacrificing my health? Am I truly more productive, or am I just pretending to be? In the end, staying up late is an illusion of control. You might think you're in charge, but your body is silently paying the price. The terrifying part? It's a slow, gradual decline. The consequences aren't always immediately noticeable, but eventually they catch up to you. And by then, it might be too late to fix. So let's stop glorifying the late-night hustle. Let's make sleep a priority, because without it, nothing else really matters. Your body is not a machine, and your health isn't something you can trade for a few extra hours of screen time. Take care of yourself, because in the end, that's the most important thing. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to share your thoughts or any questions you have in the comments below.